Candidate number
4049.
Hey, this is a reality test of International English Language System provided by ITP to assess the level of candidates. My name is Kamandeep Kaur and I'm here to conduct the speaking of Janvai and candidate number is 4049. Shall we start? What is your full name?
My full name is Janvai.
Okay, where are you from?
I am from Sarhani and the district Fatehgarh Sahib. It's a historical place to be visited.
Okay. Do you work or study?
I study. I currently persuaded BBA in finance from Bennett University, Greater Noida.
Let's talk about science class. Do you like science?
When I was in my school days, I usually don't like science much, but there was a part of biology that interests me the most. So I think this science class is somewhat interesting for me in one of the subjects.
Did you enjoy learning science in primary or high school?
I guess I tried to learn science in my primary school more because it was the stage when I learned about what plants are, what animals are, and how differentiated they are, and what extinctions have gone through them.
Do you think it is important to study science?
Yes, at some point it is important to study science because I think there are many criteria in our life that we should know about science. For example, like cooking itself, there are many ingredients that is considered in science to be useful in health as well as in some of the experiments.
What kind of science did you learn at school?
I usually have 3 subjects in my science subject, that is physics, chemistry and biology. So chemistry is one of the things that have made me learn how curd can be extracted from the milk, and also how we can use milk as the ingredient to make cheese.
Do you find any kind of interest in science?
I don't usually find interest in my science. As I told you, I am BBA graduated, so I was more interested in commerce and account side of it.
Okay, this is the end of part 1. Now for part 2, here is a card with some questions. You have a minute to look at the questions and you need to speak for at least 2 minutes on the topic of the card. If you wish, you can use this paper pad to make the notes as well. Okay. Start.
Well, if I talk about sports, it's something that eludes me the most and fascinates me the most, I guess. One of the sport that attracts me is the badminton, because when I was in my school days, my mother was a sports player in badminton itself. I was inspired by her totally. Also, there was a day when my parents go to their Rotary clubs for the matches to make themselves fit. That was the time when I learned that the physical fitness is really important to be in life. So when I was in my primary school, there was annual sports day that usually happens once in a year. There was a team divided in different parts of the groups. One was the engineers team, that was I was selected in. It was the color indicated was yellow to the group. Also, I was one of the 14 players. The team was divided into two players. I was in the double designated player in the team itself. There was two clubs that I have joined in my college days also. The one was the independent player that was happened between the inter colleges. In the inter colleges, I was the part of the extra players, but I guess that was the time when I learned when I learned to be calm and patient at that time. When it was my turn to play, I went there. I was really nervous, and also it took me some time to adjust in that environment and be confident. But once I started playing, I really enjoyed it, and also it made my decision making skill really strong. That helped me in my current days and also my working days as well. But
Okay, I'm going to stop you here. Your time is up. So please pack the question part. Yes, thank you. Now let's talk about some follow-up questions, which includes the question related to team activities. Are team activities popular in the community around you?
Yes, I guess it is popular around me in today's world. I guess team activity is that everyone should learn, because it makes your mindset clear about the decisions you are taking in your daily life, and also it makes you patient about the things you are going through or the situation that you can handle.
What kind of qualities can you learn in a team?
In a team, you can learn how can you adjust with the new environment, also the new people, and could learn about the views, what people are thinking about the situations, or some of the views that they have. Also, decision making, strategy planning is one of the things that you can deal with it.
Do you think team leaders are important in a team?
Team leaders are really important part of a team if you are doing anything, if it is in work or if it is in sports, because team leader is one of the player that motivates you all over the stage that you are going through. Because if you are nervous, you are not going to do anything. That one person can make your mindset change about the thing you can do and motivate yourself about that area.
Do you think employees are motivated better by team activities than doing it by themselves?
I think employees nowadays are motivated more than in a team activity, because there are many usual selves or human beings that are only surrounded in their own surroundings, that they like to do work individually and they don't know anything around them. So I guess one of the team activity can hold them together and lead to a good work.
Why do you think sport teams perform so well?
Sport team performs so well because they have a one goal achievement, either is India team or hockey team, because they have the goal that they need to buck up the India to the top and make them to the heights. So that is the only criteria they follow up, either they are in team or in any of the work.
How?
If you are in a team, if you are doing something, so as I already told you, the objective is clear, all of them. If there are 13 people, they have only one objective, to be at the lead to make their country win. because they are really into how they can keep their country in success and how they can make them more relevant.
Okay, Janvi, this is all about your speaking.
Thank you.